...2020 looked very good on paper.
My expectations for 2020 were, I wanted to marry this year.
My expectation this year was to graduate.
I hoped to travel more.
There was a very good prospects on business booming in 2020.
I wanted to kickstart my company, register it.
I expected so much, but most importantly, I expected to continue with my studies.
I was looking for a job beginning of 2020, January. I got a job in Feb, signed the contract. In March, 2 weeks after signing the contract, COVID said, well, just wait a minute. Let's show you how it's done.
Then COVID, COVID happened. I haven't done any of them.
It was a hard time because you had to think outside the box on how you can keep on sustaining yourself.
I was told there's no job.
And it meant that I had to just stay put and find ways of being creative.
On the flip side, it's been a year where I've really grown and I've been stretched in my calling. One of the biggest desires that I've always had is to be in and around groups of people who really like pushing their creative envelope. During this COVID period, there was an opportunity for us to expand and to explore new ways of reaching out to other people.
I think there was a poster that was made and it was sent out on a WhatsApp group. So that's how I found myself serving in the production team.
My biggest highlight has been serving, again, I think I'll mention this a lot, serving with people who are really gifted.
I have grown spiritually.
I have learned a lot from the team. I realized that there's something I don't have that someone has.
Also just reminding each other that what we were doing is not for our own gain, it was all for the glory of God. So that was definitely a highlight.
Reason I say they are my family is because the team accepted me as I am, or rather as I was, because I believe I'm a very different person right now. There's love, something that I really admire.
Us as creatives, we can be very stubborn while working with someone you've never worked with before. But with the patience we had with each other, it's enabled us now to be able to go past that aspect of creatives being stubborn. It's been more of how can we use our strengths to now better the team.
Now, I'm thankful for one thing, health.
My daughter was born in June, and it was a joyful moment. A month later, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and it was the height of COVID. I'm very thankful to God, but that despite everything, I'm strong, I'm healthy, and things are getting back to normal, though life has changed and it might never be the same again. But we have to embrace the fact that God has given us life, and it's the most important thing.
When I joined Karura, I met a great team, and one of the person I interacted with was Tome.
As most of you are aware, at the beginning of this year, on 2nd February, we lost him. It was a very, very big blow to me. He is the first person who made me to come to Karura Community Chapel.
Zoma is an individual who left a mark in many people's hearts.
He was a gift to life.
Even though we didn't really know each other, he always made intention to say hi and to ask me how I was doing.
And getting to know that he's no more left a gap even within us as a team.
Of course, everything happens for a reason. God knows best. We cannot question his ways. All we can do is be thankful for the time we had with him and to be grateful that he had a really huge part to play in the production of Karura and where it is today.
Wherever he is, God give him eternal rest. Yeah.
And so I miss him.